All right, let's get started because I have a great surprise for you, Tonya. I've been working on this because it's a song that I had to come up with, and it's a Michael Bolton song. And I actually have some music in the background here, so if you'll bear with me, I even have the lyrics. Michael Bolton, how am I supposed to live without you? Tonya Harbin. I could hardly believe it when I heard the news today. I had to come and get it straight from you. Here we go. They said you were selling houses all over town, and I knew I had to see the look in your face. Oh, Tonya Harbin, oh, Tonya Harbin, you're my realtor for real. Okay, we're going to end it there. Who would have ever thought that I'd have done that?
I mean, that was so good.
I have literally gone out of my mind. So there you go. Tonya Harbin, real estate broker by real. I got to tell you, it is always fun when you come in here because we talk about some serious stuff. Last week, we kicked off talking about Abilene being the bad news is we made the list. The good news is we made the bottom of the list. And we wanted to be on the bottom of that list. And that is the most expensive places to live in America. Out of the top 300, we were 6 from the top. And when you started factoring in groceries and everything else, we were only 3 from the top. Mm-hmm. We were the number 3 city for the best cities to live in. But I started out with the negativity because a lot of folks go, these are the worst cities. Abilene made it. Yeah, but out of 300, we were, 396, 397, and we were just 3 from the top of being the best. So,
yeah, that's pretty good.
And somebody that knows that is someone like you, Tonya Harbin, because when we were talking some of those numbers, I was tossing them around. I was blown away that the average price for a mortgage in Abilene, Texas, by golly, America, was only $1,400.
Yeah, that's really pretty affordable.
$1,300 for renting.
Yeah.
So if I am renting a house from anybody today, I got to get out. Why am I giving them $1,300? Because for $100 more a month, I could be buying my own American dream home.
I mean, you'd be amazed at the people I come across that have rented for 20, 30 years. And they basically just paid a house off for somebody.
If you're listening to this radio show today, right here at KYYW, the Tonya Harbin Real Estate Hour, Tonya Harbin Real Estate Brokered by Real, and if you're renting, do yourself a favor. Please do your family a favor. Get into your own home. Don't know how to do it? Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone, call Tonya Harbin Real Estate, 325-603-3550, 325-603-3550. Better yet, look her up online, TonyaHarbin.com, TonyaHarbin.com, or Facebook at Tonya Harbin Team, because right now you got a lot of open houses that are listed and places we can go see homes this very day, this very weekend.
That's right. Lots of great homes to buy. It's a great time to purchase a home. There's lots of things. I mean, there's a lot of houses that you can choose from.
Amanda, I'm going to give you a shout out right now because I'm going to pop this question to her without letting her know. We're talking about these homes, and Tonya, I didn't let your crew know, but what is the least expensive home you're marketing right now? Have you got one that's under $100,000?
Yes.
Yes. All right, what's the most expensive home you got on the market today? Is it does Abilene have $1 million properties to begin with?
There are $1 million properties.
No way.
It's so crazy because whenever I started, I mean, there was maybe one house over $1 million. And I mean, it probably wasn't even on the market all that often, but now there's many houses for over $1 million.
Oh my gosh. Have you ever sold $1 million property?
I have.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I sold a lake house this summer that was like $1.8 million. Then I've sold some commercial buildings and lots of houses too that, are right at $1 million.
Wow.
But then I also love selling houses that are $50,000. I mean, everybody needs a home. So.
And I've been told that by a lot of your raving fans They say it doesn't matter whether you're selling a $50,000 property or a $500,000 property. Tonya Harbin treats you the same every time.
Everybody needs a house.
As
They need a roof over their head.
Yeah, everybody needs a roof over their head, and everybody wants a nice house inside. And we're going to talk about this because one of the things that I've been going through my house, inspecting it, checking it, because I know I want to move out. The reason I want to move out is because it's too big for me and my wife, the kids, all empty nest syndrome. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
And then that yard. Oh, Rudy, I ain't got 2, 3, 4 hours every weekend to keep up with that yard. And when I was younger, I kept up with it. I was proud. I had the greenest lawn in the neighborhood. But now I want something smaller. Really, I want to steal an idea from a realtor in this town. If you don't mind me talking about this, I'm going to steal the idea of having my own family commune compound.
I mean, that's like the best thing, right?
That
I
realtor
keep
I'm stealing
saying,
it from is you.
Okay, so we're going to build a family compound,
Yes.
and I'm going to have a 1-bedroom house with a huge kitchen with 2 islands. I mean, I don't have to resell it, so I don't care how many bedrooms I have, but it is going to have an amazing backyard, but with no landscaping.
And that is awesome. I'm going to have a little canopy
I'm
on.
just kidding. We will have some landscaping, just not as many shrubs as we do right now.
Oh, yeah, trying to keep up with that.
Oh, it's a full-time job.
Owning a home is the great American dream. And when we started talking this morning, we're talking about the price of renting and the price of owning. It's insane. It's cray-cray, all right? That's the cray-cray of the day. We got to get into owning our own homes. And I really do want a place. As a matter of fact, I'm redoing the entire inside of my house. I've called these guys over here at Lone Star to come in and put me all new cabinets, windows, and doors. I mean, do I really need to do all that, or should I have let Tonya come in and give me the complete inspection?
I think it's good to have us come in and talk to you and decide, like how much money will you have to put in your house? Like what's a better option? Is it for you to spend that money up front? And a lot of people don't have the money to spend up front either. So, I mean, there are buyers. You may not get as much money, but you're also not having to put all that money in. So,
well, what I've done is, because we're living like hoarders right now, because we've already ordered the glass top cooktop, the new oven, the new dishwasher. All these appliances are sitting in my living room waiting to be installed. I want new cabinets put in. I want everything that I need to get done to get that, because I want to be able to get the most out of my investment and then be able to build that secret compound that I learned from Tonya Harbin Real Estate. That's a great idea. Do you see a lot of folks doing that?
there's a lot of people,
family compounds.
that you see online that are doing it. So it looks like fun to me.
Now, a couple of weeks we talked about that, but I've mentioned this time and time again. It's very important that you come look at my house, but let me declutter it right now. All right. I've got some repairs that I needed to do years ago.
You know what you need to do is host a shower with like 70 people, and that will get your house decluttered.
That is hilarious.
Next time one of my friends needs a shower, I'm going to say, all right, we're going to host it at Rudy's house.
You know, the AEL waste management people, they have these dumpsters, these huge. They've been bringing them over to my house. I can't say enough about Charles bringing those over to me. And I'm like, filling it up. I've filled one up twice already. I'm working on my third one. So if Charles, bring it back and I'll be ready for you.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, I'm trying to figure it out. And I know that when you get ready to sell a house, you call somebody like David. And David comes out and he inspects the house. I mean, he's like a gunnery sergeant with the clipboard. He comes walking in and he's inspecting the house. Renner Inspection Services?
Mm-hmm.
Do I need that before I sell the house? Would it be better so we don't have surprises?
I think it's good just for your, to know like what is going to come up on that inspection. Like so if I was to sell my house, unfortunately, I did not have a home inspection. I don't think I did whenever I bought it. Probably not the smartest thing in the world, but I'd want him to come and do an inspection on it so that we already know in advance, like what all needs to be fixed and we can be working on that.
The thing that has me over here smiling, almost laughing, is that you didn't have an inspection done on this house.
But I also have a husband that, looks at everything.
Yeah.
And
But wait, did he not build your house you just moved out of?
No, he built the house. No, not this one.
All right, but the house that he built, when you went to go have it, funded or, put the mortgage on it, did you have to have it inspected?
No, you have to have an appraisal, but you don't have to have an inspection. No.
I thought you didn't. You had to have the house he built inspected, but not the other. All right, with that said, the inspection is real important, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And what stage of the buying process is it important, Tonya Harbin?
I mean, so a buyer is going to have it done during their option period, which is, right after there's an executed contract.
All right, so we've got to get it done. Does it help if the seller does one?
It does, because then the buyer can go ahead and look at it, and then they can decide if they want to have an inspection again or just go with the seller's inspection.
Who pays for all those inspections? Once I've done mine, I know that they may want to have it done again.
So if you're selling your house and you decide to have a home inspection, then you would be paying for it. Now, once the house goes under contract, the buyer would be paying for it.
Okay. Speaking of which, we have David Renner in the house. Renner Inspection Services!
Thanks for having me this morning.
Hey, good to have you back, man. Let's talk a little bit about the inspection process.
Sure.
Do you do it just for homeowners, or will I have to go through Tonya? I'm not using another real estate agent.
Right.
I know who to trust. I know she's won my heart over years ago with all the good stuff she's done for all her clients. But now I'm having issues. It's just me and my wife, and we struggle to get it fixed and cleaned up. Can you come help us and say, Rudy, pay attention?
Of course. Yeah, we do it through realtors, buying or selling, either side, and also just for people. They look me up on the internet and find me, and maybe they're buying a home from their relative that passed away, or a for sale by owner, a friend of a friend. They get a house that way, so they give us a call and we do it for them.
What are you looking for?
All the things in the house is a short answer, but we're looking at roof, walls, windows, heating, plumbing, air, mechanical systems, attic structure, foundation, if I didn't say that, kitchen appliances, all the things, anything we can touch, test, look at, we're going to look at and inspect. Yeah.
I've got a room that's going to be guarded by one of my dogs.
Well.
No, they got to go, don't they?
It'd be
for
good.
The inspection.
It'd be good.
All right.
Well, unless they're really nice, but.
Has that ever happened to you where there was a room you couldn't get into because they had?
Yes, a couple backyards because their dogs. We always ask because you don't know, and they're like, "No, don't go back there, David. Don't go back there. Don't go back there." Okay, yes, sir.
All right.
I'll stay away.
You got to be home next time when the dogs are there.
Right. So, we come back.
All right.
Yeah.
So is the process a long, lengthy one? I mean, when you go into, let's say, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage home, we're talking 2,000 square feet, 500.
Yeah.
How long is it going to take? A couple of days? Do I got to move out?
A few hours. A few hours. Probably 3 hours or so on average.
Vacate
for
the
a house like
and you're
that.
There on your own?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can stay if you want. It's still your home. I'm not going to kick you out, but generally, the home inspector's there, and a lot of times the buyer will come.
And the reason I'm asking, because I can just see now the cost of the inspection going up, because Rudy's going to talk your ear off going, okay, what do I need to do?
Now I'm here 8 hours.
See that crack right there? See that crack right there? So, yeah, I mean, does that happen?
Yeah, there are some talkers in the world. Yeah, for sure.
He's looking at me and smiling. I hope John will pick up on this.
I'm not really one of them, but
so
you're in the right profession. You got it.
I have a face for radio. So there. Tonya, what do you expect from these inspectors? Are there things sometimes that you see that they might miss that you kind of go, or do you give them a heads up and go, I've already done a walk through the house. There's some places we need to look extra at.
I mean, they're really good at, if the buyer has a concern or we have a concern, then yes, we would let them know. But I mean, they're usually really good at finding everything plus so much more.
And honestly, we don't look at your stuff. It kind of just becomes a blur. We don't look at your stuff or how the house is decorated or the dirt and whatever, all the things people, I'm so sorry, it's so dirty. We're not looking.
The mud dog prints on the white tile.
Yeah.
My white tile.
Care.
It's funny because, and you do this too.
Yes.
We go into so many houses.
Yes.
And so you'll go into some and they're just a little bit messy. And they're like, oh my goodness, this is the messiest house you've ever been into. And I'm just like, no.
Not really.
They're all just different and everybody lives differently. And it's not a good or a bad thing. It's just everybody lives differently. So
Right. There are different stages of their life. They might have just got out there in the morning, before we get there, get their kids to school. Bam. Might have been a rushed morning. I don't know, but whatever.
Yeah. How well do you deal with hoarder houses?
You got to deal with it.
well, and you've got to make sure they've moved some stuff. He's got to be able to get into the attic and be able to access everything.
Electric panel, water heaters, those things. If it's a crawl space, crawl foundation, at least let me get to it.
And then start inspecting and let me know exactly what we're going to have ready for repair.
You guys were talking about that earlier. If you mind if I go off on tangent, kind of a tangent, not really.
Please, come on.
But, the last year, right, or more, we've had a lot more houses on the market, right? Our inventory is a lot higher.
Yes.
Would you say, right? It's a whole lot higher than what it used to be. So it's become more of a buyer's market, right? So buyers are kind of in more negotiating power, right? Well, I think if you have your home pre-inspected, that puts a lot of the negotiation power back on your side. Because you can say, look, this house has already been inspected. I already know what it is. Here's what it is. Here's what the condition is. And it's priced accordingly, period. And so to me, it puts you in a little bit more better position negotiating the price.
All right. So I get you to come in.
And if we find some things, you're able to have those things fixed on your time, on your dime, by the people that you want, and not be in a rush later to do it after it's been inspected by a buyer's person, right? On a time crunch. Because it gets pretty more expensive that way.
It does too, because, whenever we write up an amendment, the Texas Real Estate Commission amendment, on there, it can state that it has to be done by people who are licensed. If you're doing it on your own, it's up to you because, I have a guy that does a lot of things for me. He's not like a licensed electrician or, have like a plumbing license, but he knows how to do a lot of that stuff.
He's a licensed handyman.
Right. And he's really good at it. But, on an amendment, it depends on how they're asking for things. So yes, it could be less costly if you as the seller go ahead and have your home inspected. And I will say, because I've sold several houses and I think it's good for every realtor to move, every once in a while, because you are back in that seat, being a seller and knowing how anxious you can be during that 7 or 10 day option period, just wondering, what's going to happen, or what are they going to find in my house? Even if your house is in great condition, they find stuff, and then, is the buyer going to opt out of the contract? So
do you also negotiate shorter option periods if it's been pre-inspected? A lot of times you can. So that window that you're stressing about gets shorter too.
All right. So I guess there's a handful of stuff that, because you're talking inspections, we've already talked about water heaters. Is that something that comes up all the time?
Yeah, quite often, of course.
All right.
Yeah.
A lot of times the hot water heaters don't have a pan underneath the hot water heater.
What about air conditioners? They got to have pans underneath them too.
Sure do.
Because they're the drip pan and it's got to have a
Well, I should say sure do, but depends on the style, not necessarily. I can't generalize and say 100%, but.
How about these new water heaters that everybody loves? It's called hot water on demand.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a tank for it to have a pan underneath.
Correct.
Do I still need to have a pan?
Depends on the style again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, for instant hot water?
Yeah, instant hot water. Do you like them?
That is the best thing that was ever invented.
Tonya has endorsed it. It's hot water on demand from here on out. Do you have one in your bathtub, your shower stall?
It's for your whole house.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I thought you were only buying them for under the sink and your sink had hot water on demand.
Yeah, you certainly can. Yeah, but they also make them for the whole home.
So what does David Renner recommend? We're going to sell the house. I need to sell it. I'm going to have to replace the water heaters I'm going to have to do some repairs on the air conditioner. I have to have them come service them, make sure everything. All right, so you've given me an inspection over here. I got to get the roof redone. Okay, so I got that taken care of. So what kind of water heaters do I need to put in? David Renner, come on, help me up. I'm doing this before.
This is just personal opinion.
Yeah,
just personally talking. Do you have gas? Is there gas?
No.
So it's electric.
Yeah.
You might consider, if you want to spend the extra money, you might consider a hybrid water heater.
Hybrid?
It's a tank electric water heater, but with a heat pump on the top of it.
Oh, wow.
So it's much more energy efficient, if that's the thing that you're worried about.
All right.
Or
I mean, we
going to
can
be
have
there a while
gas,
to make it worth your while.
Okay. All right. So do you prefer gas or electric in water heaters?
Gas.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
They're more energy efficient, really.
All
Cheaper.
Right. I have not had a gas bill in over 30
I don't
years.
I
So
don't
now
either.
you're going to have to go get a gas line, run to your house. I mean, that's really cheap.
Well, I'll tell you, because I already paid for it. There was no gas out there where I live.
Mhm.
There's no gas meters out there. So they said you can get propane.
Yeah.
So I had a friend in the propane company business. He put one of them huge tanks. It's as big as that sofa over there and huge around. They had to bring a crane and put it down. And we buried it underground. And they said, all you got to do now is run lines from here to the house. And then I checked in on that. Guess what? That tank's still there.
Oh, so the lines were what were so expensive.
Oh my Lord, my Lanta, absolutely, yeah. Because you're gonna have to call a plumber that deals with gas and gonna have to get that done. The city's got to give you a permit to do it. Then they got to come and inspect it and check it out. There's like 5 steps to it
Yeah, of
when you
course.
start working on it.
Yeah. I mean, you want it done right.
And you want it done to the point where you can be able to sell the house
Correct.
through Tonya Harbin Real Estate Brokered by Real. And she's going to have it on a weekend open house. So, yeah, we have to make sure that when people go in on open houses, I've often asked this, but I don't know. Nobody's answered. Can they turn on the water to see how long it takes for the water to get hotter?
I mean, yeah, they could.
Oh, okay. So when
I
an
mean, a
open
lot
house,
of times people not necessarily doing an open house, but when they're looking at a house, they want to check the water pressure. That's a really big thing for people is in the shower, is their water pressure.
all right, okay, you guys got me blown away. I'm like going, all right, David, when are you available? I mean, it's
Most
gonna
days of the week. I mean, we work 5-6 days a week.
average 3 hours.
Yes.
So if I could rent you out for 6 hours.
Rent them out.
Rent me out.
So what's the top thing right now that you're finding in homes that's wrong?
Homeowner repair on electrical.
Oh, them doing it themselves.
Yes, or someone doing it. I don't know who does it, but I mean, it shocked me good a couple months ago.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, sure did. Yeah, still hurting today.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's my latest gripe.
Call an electrician. Do not do it yourself.
And honestly, all I did was reset this circuit breaker 3 times, and the 4th time it really got me, right? Well, the other 3 times it didn't get me, but the 4th time it got me. And I did nothing that a homeowner wouldn't do, right? So
The homeowner was getting shot.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how they weren't living in this house without the circuit always tripping.
That's dangerous.
Or maybe they just did it, or maybe they didn't live with it, or I don't, Unfortunately, we're in the house for a few hours out of this whole lifespan.
Well,
I
I
don't
was
know what
sitting in the
happened.
driveway with the remote control looking at the cameras. The remote controls to that breaker. Every time he touches it, hit it.
Well, thanks. You could have let go a few seconds earlier.
That's not how it really happens. He is a real inspector, and it's RennerInspectionServices.com, correct?
Yes, sir.
RENNER. That's RENNER. InspectionServices.com, and you can come out, do it for homeowners or our real estate broker like Tonya Harbin Real Estate.
Yep, or sellers, yes.
Okay, and you'll do it for sellers
Oh, yeah.
in advance. I mean, that to me, but right now, there's so much stuff to get out of there. What about the outside of the house? Are there things that we need to keep an eye on?
Just think about keeping water out of your home.
Okay.
To sum it all up, keep water out of your home, caulking, paint, and keep water running away.
Gutter
Oh, from
systems?
the outside of the house.
From the outside, yeah. If you were just walking around your home, oh, look, water's running towards the house. Not good. Oh, look, all that caulking's gone. Not good.
Get in there and paint it up.
Tighten it up, yeah.
Tighten it up. All right.
Yeah.
So if we're wanting to do that, you want David Renner Services, you go to RennerInspectionServices.com. All right, Tonya, what are we going to be doing this weekend?
Just having lots of open houses, our favorite thing to do.
All right, you got me singing at the very beginning of this show, so I'm going to sing again.
Okay.
Because we're a little belated. You snuck in last weekend. You got in, you got out, and nobody knew it was your birthday. I'm going to guess you're about 40 years old, maybe 38 or 39.
Every year.
29 and holding. Happy
kidding.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Come on. Dear Tonya. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
All right. Happy birthday. So, did you have a big party? Did you have a lot of folks come over?
Well, I hosted
Did Kelly get you anything?
I hosted a wedding shower.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we had like 70 people at my house. It was fun.
And if Mr. Harbin is listening right now, I will tell you one of the coolest things that I ever did as a gift, completely surprised her, blew her mind, was a brand new wedding ring set.
I mean, that would be amazing.
I'm going to get shot at after that one. All right. So before we end up here, what side of town do you have the most homes in right now?
Oh, goodness. We have homes everywhere.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All over Abilene.
What's the most unique one that we can go see this weekend or anytime soon? You got any unique houses? I know Amanda, I usually ask her to give me some ideas as to, but there's got to be, because I asked you, what's the least expensive? What's the most? I didn't realize we had $1 million properties.
So we have a very unique property in Coleman.
All right.
Yeah, outside of Abilene. It's
Could it be a family commune compound?
no, but it
Okay.
could be like an Airbnb.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Yeah, and somebody that didn't know that there was a lake out there, there's some lakes.
oh yes, there is a lake in Coleman.
Yeah,
I
there
couldn't
is.
believe Byron didn't know there was a lake, but yes, it's actually a really nice lake. Coleman is a really cute little town, I think.
Yeah.
So
So, last
Yeah.
week he did not even have a clue there was a lake in Coleman. Do you have any lake properties for sale?
oh yes, we have one at Possum Kingdom.
PK Lake. Oh, wow.
See, we sell houses all around here.
It's going to be, and you can sell them anywhere.
Now we are going to be listing, this will be in the spring, but I guess I can talk about it. A house that has a huge gun room.
Wow. Does it come? Yeah. A gun room, just, wow. That's what,
Lots of cabinets for all your guns.
in town or out of town?
right outside of city limits.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Mhm.
Because then you probably got some land that you can go shooting on, right?
No, it's
Oh.
on 2 acres.
It's on 2 acres. All right. But a house with a gun room.
Yeah, a safe room. So you could go in there for tornadoes. You can keep all your guns in there. It's probably 13 or 14 by 20.
Oh, wow. I could fit my twin bed in there.
You put a lot of stuff in there.
I
But
could just
very, very unique gun safe room.
I call that man cave.
Yes.
All right. So, and that's going to be up for grabs, you said,
In the spring.
in the spring?
hmm
Yeah, because y'all are living in it right now?
No.
I'm just kidding. All right, Tonya Harbin Real Estate, brokered by Real. And if you are wanting to buy, sell, or even invest in real estate property, if you're wanting to rent, we were talking about rental properties earlier, and I didn't give out a shout out to the management company that we were talking about earlier, and that was Abilene. Is it Abilene Leasing?
Yes, Abilene Property Management and Leasing.
Okay, Abilene Property Management and Leasing. If we're wanting to rent, we can still. What if I'm buying property and I need help renting it out?
Well, then you can call them and they can help you lease it up.
All right.
Then you have no headaches.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I don't want no headaches because but see, we got it inspected by David Renner, and we know that it got no problems. So they're moving in to a perfect house, right?
That's right.
All right. Tonya Harbin Real Estate, brokered by Real. You're going to be looking at homes this weekend. You're going to open house. Once again, it's Facebook at Tonya Harbin Team.
Right.
Facebook at Tonya Harbin Team. But the most amazing part about the Tonya Harbin Real Estate is when you go to TonyaHarbin.com, she's got the big Get Started button, is what I call it. The big click pink button. And the cool part about that is that you push it and it goes from being pink to being green. you find out what the value of your home could be, right?
That's right.
All right. Could you get an offer on it just
You
off of that?
can.
All right. You can check it out, TonyaHarbin.com. Without further ado, David Renner, thank you.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Miss Tonya Harbin, you're the #1 real estate agent in America, and we know why. You take care of all of us. And you make me sing songs. That's it. By the way, start packing. You're going to be moving soon. This is KYYW, Abilene, Texas.